Welcome back. We're now leaving the Netherlands and we're heading over to Germany. Today we had to get up pretty early as this train departed at 6:38 a.m. The sunrise was beautiful on our way over to Germany. We have now arrived at Cologne Central Station, also pronounced Hauptbahnhof. Total travel time about 3 hours and 15 minutes. We had some time before hotel check-in, so we stopped by their aquarium and zoo. This was probably more of a local attraction because everything was in German. These guys look like Nemo, but just a little bit different. Turns out Nemo comes in different colors. This was a combo ticket, so if you visit the aquarium, you can also go ahead and visit the zoo. This is one of the highest rated European zoos, and for good reason. They have one of the largest elephant habitats in Europe. Not only was outside massive, look at this enclosed stadium, it's huge. Of course we had to see the sea lions before we left to check into our hotel. This is Cologne Cathedral by Cologne Central train station. The architecture was declared a World Heritage Site in 1996. This building is Germany's most visited landmark. Right outside the train station there are many shops and restaurants. This area is kind of like a grid, I would say about 8 city blocks where you can shop and eat. We had our first bratwurst in Germany here. Okay, now on to our adventures for the next day. We are currently next to the Hohenzollern Bridge. At our current location it crosses over the Rhine River. This river is the second longest river in Central and Western Europe. We are now going to make our way to the top for some better views. At the top there are locks all across the gate, so I was wondering why. The bridge stretches 1,312 feet for people and trains to cross the Rhine.
We are here today to do a tradition that they have here in Cologne with the Hohenzollern Bridge, where you take a lock that represents your relationship and your love. You find a spot, you lock it in, and then what you do is you take the key and throw it into the Rhine, and that seals happiness forever with your relationship.
And there's our lock. We actually didn't have one, but the hotel manager gave us this one. We then took the 5-minute walk to visit the other side. The Rhine River starts in the Swiss Alps and empties into the North Sea. You can take various boat tours, and we also saw cruise ships docked right here. This side of the Rhine had a more modern feel. We are now headed to the Cologne Triangle European Aviation Safety Agency headquarters. At the very top, as you can see, there is an observation deck. Cologne is the 4th largest city in Germany with over 3.1 million people living here. Cologne is considered a major cultural center. There are over 30 museums and hundreds of galleries. We ended up crossing over another bridge that was a little bit further south. This area of the city was a little bit more touristy and a few more people spoke English. We're going to show you more of this area later. This place had German whipped ice cream. We had to try some and it was really good. We are now making our way to the Lindt chocolate factory. I know we have all tried some of these before, but I had no idea it was German. We walked past the store to get our Willy Wonka golden tickets so that we could enter the chocolate factory. We got our tickets and we made our way inside. When Amber found out we could get chocolate immediately after it was prepared, we had to come here. Chocolate is primarily made from seeds from the cacao tree. These trees can be found in environments like you see here. After transportation, they are fermented, dry roasted, and ground into a paste called chocolate liquor. Sugar, cocoa butter, emulsifiers, and milk products are added to change the flavor and the color. Now we're heading back to the factory portion of the tour to see how the actual chocolate is made. I didn't catch them all in order, but there were about 9 different stations featured here. And as you can imagine, this place smelled absolutely amazing. Look at this sample we got to try. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This liquid chocolate was some of the best chocolate we've ever had. This machine is hard at work doing its job, but you can still ask it for a sample of the chocolate it's packaging. There are still humans here doing quality control of the chocolate in the end. As we made our way upstairs, we noticed you could put in custom orders for chocolate being freshly made right there. We saw some multi-piece orders and some large, solid chocolate structures. If you ever do make it to Cologne, I would say this place was worth a visit. We're now doing a restaurant and pub walking tour. These long-standing restaurants are known for sausages, potato dumplings, and potato pancakes. The tour we on lasted about 2.5 hours in the evening. We visited a total of 5 different locations. We tried this beer called Schaffenhofer. It was excellent and it's readily available in the US. Have a look at our tour guide. He was definitely a very interesting character. He was very knowledgeable, but he was American, so he only did tours in English. Fortunately, this area is kind of touristy, so I would say about 50% of everyone here spoke English. Funny thing is, a sample of beers that we tried, he tried them too like he's never had them before. We then crossed paths with a parade of the Kurdish people. We were here in the spring, and in the spring the Kurds celebrate their new year. They are from Iranian origins with population 30 to 45 million. Just like that, we have wrapped up our trip to Cologne, Germany. But you may want to stay tuned because we are now on our way to Belgium. We have noticed that the channel is growing. We want to give a big thank you to the past and all of the new subscribers. As usual, we ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you guys again real soon.